Around the 1900s, the Industrial Revolution. We have factories, we make food available to almost everybody, and all of the medicines caused the human population to literally skyrocket in a logarithmic pattern. There's over 7 billion people on Earth today. There were 3 major conditions that caused humans to have such rapid growth. We have the availability of resources. We grow our own food, we make sure that there's food available, water, and shelter. We can take care of those things. When there were predators in areas that we've mostly wiped those predators out, or we've had them under control, and there are a few places that still have predators that will bite humans. And because of the food, the water, the shelter, and the medicine, most babies today survive. Whereas there was a period of time when there was a 50-50 chance of either the baby dying during childbirth or the mother dying during childbirth. Human projections are very, very important. We've been talking a little bit about the census this year. The census is looking at how many people live in certain areas to make sure that you have enough schools, roads, water systems, sewage systems, and hospitals to take care of those people. Populations projections will vary from area to area. Things that affect human population projections are population size, how many people are already there, the age structure. Are they young people or are they old people? Young people are going to have babies, old people are not. The ages of the individuals having children. Are they having children in their 20s? Are they having them in their 30s? Or in some very poor countries, it could be their teens. The average number of offspring produced and the life expectancy. There are countries in the world where the life expectancy right now is less than 40. Most of those countries in Africa that are very, very poor, like Sudan, and all of those little tiny areas in that area, the Congo, life expectancies are very, very low. And most of the population is less than 20 because so many of the adults are dying from civil war, poverty, lack of food. There's disease. AIDS is a very, very big problem still in Africa. And a lot of people are not living to be very old. This is a time lapse of, this breaks down girls and boys in the Sudan. Look how most of the people in the Sudan are easily less than 30 years old in this. Whereas in our modern United States, which is over here, you get this nice gradual bump. See how it's very gradual right through here, where there's a nice even distribution from 55 down. Well, guess what that means? The United States population is continually growing because you have so many people either slightly below reproductive age or right into that reproductive age. Usually anything below 40 is considered reproductive age in humans. And we have much more people living into much later time periods. Look how many people in the 80s and 90s there are as you go up through here compared to almost none in the Sudan. Human population growth changes in certain parts as the environment changes. One of the big problems with humans right now is we have caused the extinction of literally thousands of organisms over time. Unfortunately, we've caused so much bad things to the environment and habitats. One of those being the introduction of exotic species. Zebra mussels, cane toads, rabbits in Australia have killed many, many things. They really think the dodo bird went extinct because wild pigs ate all of the eggs. Kudzu vine is a major, major problem. These are species that aren't supposed to be here, but are out competing the native species because they have no predators, nothing to slow their population down. I just read an article the other day about these killer wasps from Japan. Those will be a major problem because they don't have the predators here. Pollution. As human populations grow, we cause more pollution. When farmers spray manure on their fields, it washes into the rivers when it washes into the rivers, that makes pollution. We use pesticides. We use all kinds of chemicals, you know. I'm kind of guilty of it too. I put weed and feed on my yard in the spring. I don't put a lot, but I put a little bit so that the yard looks nice. But when the rain comes, that stuff washes off. It can be carbon dioxide, it can be gas pollution as well. A major problem that humans have caused, overfishing. Fish and shrimp populations have declined due to our technology is so good that we are catching so many fish that the oceans cannot rebound at the rate that we can catch them. One of my favorite shows is called Wicked Tuna. They're only allowed to catch 1 fish a day of these bluefin tuna when they used to be allowed to catch 4 or 5 a day if they could. You know, so they've put limits and sex restrictions on fishing. If you go to catch blue crabs in the Maryland, Virginia area, you're only allowed to catch males, and you can only keep them if they're at least 5 inches across. Females are going on to reproduce that way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that gets me to the end of the chapter. We'll be doing the chapter review soon. Let me get you to your homework here and make sure you review here. Okay, make sure that you're getting the reading done. I'm not sure if these days are going to hold or not. 258 to 263, worksheet 8.3. Catch you later.